question is, Mr. Sanders is an employee of your company, correct?
Yes.
And you and him were there late hours of night, correct?
Yes.
And what reason did he have to approach you? Was it something he had to talk to you about, or did he say something sexual, like, you look good today, you smell good, or anything? Is there anything that gave you an idea that he was sexually going to get ready to approach you as an employee?
As an employee? No, we agreed upon the meeting time because we both had extended work hours that day due to our work overload with the problems with the CD-ROM disk. So he came to my office and we were just to discuss that. He took it upon himself to start rubbing on my shoulders, which made me feel very uncomfortable. And my assistant came in and actually interrupted him, which caused him to stop.
Okay. And then from that point, how did he end up physically touching you in a sexual way, is what I'm saying? How did it go from employee to?
Yes, after I got off the phone conversation with another employee, he came over to me and that's when he started kissing on my neck and forcefully grabbing at me, and that's when he grabbed at my chest. It was after that he pulled me down by my hair to the ground and was forcefully holding me down by my arms and against my will.
Okay, so my thing is, since you are the employer and he's the employee, you are over him.
Yes.
You all had a previous relationship
Yes.
in the past. When you saw him kissing all over you, felt him kissing and touch you in a sexual way, didn't it occur to you to tell him, no, stop,
I did repeatedly.
this is not the time?
I did.
And he actually got to the point that he unbuttoned your pants and sexually touched
I was
you?
wearing a skirt. I was not wearing pants.
Yes, skirt, I'm sorry. Okay, so he was able to reach under your skirt without you just making him stop?
I was fighting him off the whole time.
And he successfully was able to do what you're saying that he did?
Yes.
And in the rape kit, I don't see any signs of skin. Was he able to enter into you too with the rape? He was able to actually physically put his penis inside you?
His fingers.
His fingers? I don't see any evidence of like skin in his fingers, like for a rape case. That's the only thing that gets me about that. But the thing is, since you are the employer, you were totally in control.
Objection, Your Honor. She's a female, and we've already established the fact that Mr. Sanders is an aggressive individual.
Okay,
Objection to that statement. Sexual harassment is about power. He never had the power over her. Sexual harassment is not about sexual
we can't
intercourse or
we can't
about sexual
speculate.
gratification.
We can't speculate if he was the aggressor or not that particular day. She's speculating in her
But
statement.
we do know sexual harassment is about power, Your Honor.
Well, I
He
know-
never had the authority or the
But
power.
yes, Your Honor, but we've already established the fact that in the previous relationship, the reason why they broke up was because he was aggressive.
Right.
So
but-
yes, if she, at that point, if
Yes,
he
sir.
was confronting her, then yes, I would, any female would revert back to that time when they were in a relationship.
I call any evidence of any kind of him being sexually aggressive perhaps in the past, such as documentation, police documentation, some sort of domestic violence charge,
Your
nothing
Honor,
like
not
that.
all-
Outside of
not
that, it's
all
all
that-
hearsay.
Started going back to her statement. Her statement was pure speculation. That's the whole problem we have here. It was only speculation, and we're getting out of hand here. Repeat your statement again. It was pure
My
speculation.
apologies, Your Honor.
There's no evidence in her statement.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, with him being that aggressive in a previous relationship, I would think that you would feel threatened if he even came near you, you know, to even kiss you or anything. Because you are already used to how he would act towards you with his aggressiveness. So I just can't see him getting that far without you doing something, screaming help, hollering, stop, he's touching me, he's taking it too far, he's trying to rape me or something. Because you're in an employment situation at this time, in this type of environment. I just can't see it going that far. Are you sure you didn't do anything to encourage him to be with you?
Yes, I'm sure.
Your Honor, we've already established the fact that she fought him off. So for her to sit there and say that she should have done something, we've already established the fact that she did. She tried to fight him off. That is the reason why we have the bruises on the arms.
Your Honor, since
Well,
her,
we can only hear from your team partner here. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep this under control. If you wanna speak to me, she will have to sit down and you come forward, and you have 10 minutes left. You can't hear from both of you at the same
very
time.
well, Your Honor, I'll wait till she's finished, and I would like
Yeah,
to do a
10 minutes.
secondary cross-examination with your permission.
Right, you have 10 minutes to go if you wanna take the floor, see, sit down. We can only do one at a time.
I would like-
Continue, please.
Well, I'm just saying, I find it hard to believe that this aggressive gentleman had gotten that far without you at least screaming for some help for him to get that far. I find that hard to believe, knowing that he was an aggressor initially with your relationship, is what I'm saying. Okay. I will let my partner stand.